One of the biggest questions clients ask me is, should I sign up for Medicare Part B? In this video, I'll address what Part B is, what you might want to consider in signing up, and how you can use our Medicare Premium Calculator to see if and when you should sign up for Part B. What is Medicare Part B? Part B covers medical services, like when you visit a doctor's office. Typically, deciding whether to sign up for Part B will vary based on whether you have employer-based insurance. For most people who are 65 and older and who do not have employer-based insurance or the option of getting it, we recommend signing up for Part B along with Part A. This is because Medicare will be your primary coverage and typically provides better coverage than any alternative. Importantly, some people who leave full-time work will choose to extend coverage through COBRA, often at a higher cost. Enrolling in COBRA will not allow you to delay your enrollment in Medicare. You will have 8 months from the end of your employer-sponsored coverage, not COBRA, to enroll in Medicare Part B without paying penalties. What if you or your spouse are still employed though? Many people ask whether they should keep their work coverage or consider signing up for Part B. Remember, most people in this situation will sign up for Part A because it has no extra cost. They've prepaid for it through their taxes. So this question is whether you should consider using your Medicare as your primary health coverage or keeping your current employer-sponsored coverage. This is what our Medicare Premium Calculator helps with. You can find it below in this video. If you or your spouse receive employer-based coverage from an employer with fewer than 20 employees, you should usually sign up for Part B. In this situation, Medicare is required to be primary coverage. But if you work for an employer with more than 20 employees, you have a choice to make. Should you keep your employer-based coverage or switch to Medicare? This choice should depend on 3 factors. First, the cost of coverage. Second, the quality of coverage. And third, any dependents you have on your coverage. First, your monthly costs or premium payments. This will help you answer whether signing up for Part B and using Medicare as your primary coverage will be more or less expensive than your employer coverage. For Medicare, you will have 2 types of costs to consider. The first type of cost is your Part B premiums. Remember, you pay premiums to Uncle Sam each month starting when you sign up for Part B. Our premium calculator helps you estimate your Part B premiums to see if you could save if you switch to Medicare. And then there's the cost of any additional Medicare coverage to cover the 20% of costs or services not covered by Parts A and B. For most people, this is either the cost of a Medicare supplement plan plus a prescription drug plan or the cost of a Medicare Advantage plan. The second factor to consider is quality. This question is whether Medicare will give you higher quality coverage than your employer-sponsored plan. For most people, quality relates to their ability to see preferred doctors and go to preferred healthcare facilities at lower out-of-pocket costs like deductibles and copays. Our team of Medicare advocates can help you check to see if your preferred doctors are covered under Medicare or additional Medicare options. Or you can use our questionnaire to input your specific doctors and any prescriptions that you take. The majority of Medicare plans have smaller deductibles and copays than employer-based plans. So, if Medicare has cheaper premiums than your employer-sponsored plan, then you are likely to be able to find a high-quality Medicare option. The third factor to consider is any dependence on your current coverage. If you have a spouse or dependents under the age of 65 who are still on your employer coverage, you will want to consider what they will do if you go on Medicare. If you were to switch to Medicare, you may want to check with your employer's Human Resources Department to see if your dependents are able to stay on your employer coverage. If that's not possible, you may want to consider staying on your employer coverage yourself, unless COBRA is available and affordable for your dependents, or your dependents can find affordable coverage through the healthcare exchange. One of our Medicare advocates can help you with the answer to these questions. For most people, cost is the most important factor to consider. You can use the Medicare Premium Calculator below this video to compare the cost of Medicare, including Part B, versus the cost of staying on your employer-based coverage. You can always email us at raparker@getchapter.com or call 605-205-8869 to discuss your specific situation or to troubleshoot. If you decide to wait to sign up for Part B, we can also send you reminders as you approach retirement so that you don't miss any important deadlines.